Math and statistics have always been one of my favorite subjects. I was introduced to the 80-20 rule when I was 18 and got my first straight commission sales job. The rule, also known as the Pareto principle, is named after Vilfredo Pareto. Pareto was an Italian philosopher and economist, and legend has it that one day he noticed that 20% of his pea plants in his garden produced 80% of the healthy peas. And this got him thinking and researching, and he discovered that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. And that took his research deeper, and he found that people in society seemed to divide naturally into what he called the vital few, or the top 20% in terms of money and influence. The general statement that has been made on this is that 80% of results come from just 20% of action. And at first I was confused by this statement. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense to me. You mean most successful people only have to put forward 20% effort to gain 80% of the positive results? But why? Were 20% of us smarter than the others? No. Were 20% of us luckier than the others? No. Then I was like, oh, I see. Only 20% of people are actually willing to do what it takes to reach their goals and be part of the top 80%. Then I got super excited to know that if me, who was a newbie in sales, focused and worked harder than anyone else in my company, then I'd be in the top 80%. So I guess you could say I was lucky because I love math and I was not afraid of hard work. The harder I worked, the more people I talked to. The more I learned, the more connections I made, the more successful I became. Then I wondered, what would happen if I applied this 80-20 rule to other areas of my life? And that's what I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to give you 7 examples of how you can apply the 80-20 rule to your daily life and become more successful personally and professionally. Example number 1, problem solving. Focus 20% of your time identifying your problem and 80% of your time focusing on the solution. Many times we focus so much time and energy talking about, sharing our problems with others when we should be spending that time on our solution. Example number 2, relationships. Give 80% of your time, love, and energy to the top 20% of people in your life that matter the most. So many times we try to be all things to everyone and we spread ourselves too thin. Make a list of the people in your life, friends, family members, and coworkers. Then choose the ones that mean the most and add the most positive value to your life. Give them the love and attention they deserve. Example number 3, get people excited to do more for you. When you want to move a coworker, prospect, or a friend to action, spend 80% of the conversation on the benefit to them and 20% of the conversation asking what you want them to do for you. Example number 4, buy more happiness and less things. Research confirms that spending money on possession brings us a quick, happy high that quickly fades, whereas buying experiences that we can share with others creates happy memories that will last a lifetime. So for simple math sake, let's look at it this way. If you have $100 to spend 80 of it on a memory and only 20 of it on a thing. So rather than spend $100 on a new outfit when you have a closet full of clothes you never wear anyway, spend 20 on a new shirt and buy 2 $40 concert tickets. Wear your new shirt, take a friend, and make memories. Example number 5. Pick one big goal and give it 80% of your time. Many people have more than one goal they want to accomplish in their life. And I want you to think about if you could only focus on one of these goals, what would it be? Go ahead, write it down. Okay, now that you have that goal, give it 80% of your time and energy until you have success. Example number 6. Make time for the most important task on your list for the day. If you have 10 things to accomplish today, list them in order of importance, and you're going to find that 2 of the 10 are the most important. So get them out of the way first, because it's very natural for us to distract and busy ourselves with the 80% of easy but not so meaningful tasks, and that's called procrastination, and procrastination kills productivity. Example number 7, Focus 80% of your time finding good in other people. If you're a leader, look for, find, and most importantly, tell your followers all the things they're doing right. So when you do need to spend that 20% of your time connecting or teaching a new lesson, they're going to be open to your ideas and encouragement. I hope you found this video valuable, and remember, keep up the positive forward motion.